So you looking to go swim with the humpback whales while in Tahiti? Well, you're gonna wanna watch this video because in this video, we're gonna go over the full review of Tahiti Shark Expedition and why we feel this is the excursion company you need to go out with to have the best time while snorkeling with the humpback whales. Cue the intro.
What's up YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So before we get started, a quick disclaimer. In this video, we're not gonna go over what you should expect while snorkeling with the humpback whales. If you're interested in that video, click the link above here because that is a life-changing experience that we highly recommend you checking out. However, in this video, we're gonna go over everything you need to know about Tahiti Shark Expedition and why this is the one excursion company you need to go with out of the many others that are out there. So we recently got back from the island of Moorea where we spent 5 days going out snorkeling with the humpback whales. So we went out with Tahiti Shark Expedition on our very last day and had a tremendous time. The other days we actually went out with Moorea Ocean Adventures. If you want to check out our review on them, click the link above here. One thing to note about Tahiti Shark Expedition is that these expeditions or excursions you go on are going to be private. So we like it this way, one, because it's only us and so we get to have that intimate customizable experience. And two, we're willing to pay the extra price. Why? Because if you go on the public ones, the public typically have 10 to sometimes even 20 people on one boat. So that's gonna take a lot of time for you to get off the boat, to go see the whales, and then get everyone back on the boat to go on to your next adventure. So we'd rather pay a little bit extra, and we'll go on to a price at the end of this video to have that fully customizable private excursion with Tahiti Shark Expeditions. So let's get into the 3 main packages that Tahiti Shark Expedition offers in terms of types of excursions. So the first excursion is going to be a reef snorkeling excursion where we can go to various reefs and lagoon spots. The second is going to be swimming with the sharks. This is going to be reef sharks or lemon sharks, etc., maybe even the occasional tiger. But the one we're here to talk about is a third one, and this is one that we went on and had a tremendous time, and that is snorkeling with the humpback whales. So as we went out snorkeling with the whales with Tahiti Shark Expedition, we first got picked up at our hotel at the Hilton Moorea. So if you want a full review at the Hilton Moorea and why we think you should stay at this hotel, click that link above here. So it was really cool to get picked up in a small Zodiac boat. Now we do say small, but this was much larger than the Zodiac boat that we went on in Moorea Ocean Adventure. In this boat, we had 4 people, so that's inclusive of ourselves, plus 2 guides and a photographer. And we felt that one, the boat ride was incredibly uncomfortable. The boat was super fast, but we also had space to move around so you didn't feel as claustrophobic as we did in the Moorea Ocean Adventure boat. So just something to consider when deciphering between the 2 excursion companies. So now let's get into some of the things that comes with the price of admission on your excursion. So if you didn't pack one yourselves, we did because we have our own gear and we really like it. But if you didn't pack your own gear, they're gonna be able to provide you with fins, snorkels, and mask, defogger, and if you needed a wetsuit. We highly recommend you using a wetsuit because you never know how long you're gonna be in the water. For instance, with this excursion, we are actually in the water for well over an hour, watching and observing 2 sleeping whales going up and down every 20 minutes. So as you're in the water for that long, your body temperature tends to drop, so opt for the wetsuit where possible. The other thing that we should note that is included is beverages. So they had a wide variety of sodas, pineapple juice, coffee, tea, water, etc. But with this excursion, they actually had a variety of lunch options that you got to pick from. So for our lunch option, we decided to go with the ceviche and rice, and this was a great way to break up the excursion. So after the 4 hours of going after whales, stopped, had lunch in the lagoon, and then we went back out to get some more whales. So the last main thing that we want to call out there is with your excursion comes a naturalist. So what is a naturalist? Well, a naturalist is someone who's going to talk to you about everything that you need to know about the marine life that you're going to experience. Plus, they're going to be the ones in the water guiding you throughout the entire way. So that Tahiti Shark Expedition, we found that our naturalist was incredible. So she was able to get us positioned right where we needed to be when we needed to be there. Why do I say that? Because when you're going out with the whales, you actually have to swim 100 meters to get to the whales based on the regulations. Plus, you also have to be able to battle through the rough sea. So sometimes we saw 5 to 9 foot swells during our excursion. So having a good naturalist that can not only get you there safely, but make sure you understand where the whales are gonna be and where to position yourself was incredibly important. So with Tahiti Shark Expedition, we were guaranteed to see whales almost every time we jumped in the water. So now let's go over the price breakdown of both the half day and the full day excursions with Tahiti Shark Expedition. So the half day excursion is going to run you about $800 total for your party. The full day is going to run you over $1,200. But why do we recommend the full day over the half day? Well, one particular reason. So that reason is that the 8-hour one allows you more time with the whales, but it allows you a more intimate experience. How do you mean? Well, the full day allows you more time out in the water, and so that allows you to go further out to go after your own whale. Matt, what do you mean you're by your own whale? Well, in the 4-hour excursion, you have to stay closer to shore. So that's gonna be closer to all the other boat and excursion companies out there. So they're gonna find 1 or 2 whales close to the lagoon, and they're gonna all be surrounding. So you're gonna be competing against other snorkelers in the water. But if you go out to find your own whale, so one that's a little bit further out, they're more than likely gonna be that intimate experience with just you and the whales. During this time, we were able to see a mom and a baby, as well as plenty of other whales. We saw a total of 11 whales in just 8 hours, and we couldn't recommend Tahiti Shark Expedition enough. Not only was the staff great, but our experience exceeded our expectations and well worth the price of admission. So there you guys have it, a full breakdown of Tahiti Shark Expedition. And while there's a ton of different excursion companies out there that takes you snorkeling with the whales, we highly recommend Tahiti Shark Expedition. We thought that 1, the experience was incredible in itself. 2, the staff was fantastic. 3, the boat was a lot more comfortable than some of the others. And the 4th, we saw the bucket list family go on it. So if they went on it, it was probably good enough for us. So if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button for more travel tips and adventures, and comment down any questions you have about snorkeling with the humpback whales. We love to answer them. So I'm Matt from the Adventure Buddies, and remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?